right, this reading is going to be for Leo. My baby's in the background. Bear with me. There's nothing I can do about that. This is going to be for Leo. These cards are going to be a mundane read, and these cards are going to be a spiritual read. This is for the flesh, and this is for the soul. Because we are in the age of Aquarius, and we are moving into one consciousness. Okay, all right. The past, somebody walking away, putting in effort. Nostalgic. I don't know. Don't know yet. Let me see. I immediately get the father. Something about celebration. Somebody coming back. Okay, so now I'm getting a partner. Reconnecting with a partner. Leaving to work on things. They had to leave to work on things. But behind the veil, this veil is something that you can't see. A person was stressed out about. A person was stressed. Okay. If they cheated or stepped out, it's because they had something about their confidence. Something about their confidence that they needed to work on. It's like a person that don't know themselves, of course. They manifested disappointment in a family situation. So I see multiple things. That's childhood trauma. Somebody working to avoid, when I said I got the father, somebody working to avoid the fact that they, get away from their childhood trauma of their father walking away, which will automatically make whoever this child is that I'm talking about. This is talking about how you've been running your life. Having to be the man after your father leave. Even if he's dead in the household, you still have to fend for yourself and take on a responsibility. Maybe for siblings. Be quiet. Maybe for siblings, maybe for the whole family, and it's just been that way. Also, this could affect your life if you have children. Once you move from this whole father thing that's coming up now, just the realization of you being heartbroken in the past, you just been working to avoid your feelings. But it also could have made you neglect your children and not be there for them. So what it'll look like is that your children are self-sufficient, but you will never know their emotions. You will not know their emotions. You'll just say, oh, they fine because they have a job and they're working and they're stable. But this right here has a lot of abandonment. Definitely not gonna say resent. Well, it's resentment there, but I'm just not getting that. It's abandonment issues. It's disassociation. So like I said, this is a domino effect. So right now, Leo, those themes are going to come up for you concerning the father or concerning the father of your children or you as a parent, because this could represent either parent. But yeah. So if it's a partner that stepped out, let's go to that now. If it's a partner that stepped out, what you can't see is behind the veil, or maybe they're wondering, but it could be them. They could be wondering or thinking about you. Are you happy? Are you single? Reminiscing about the past, how things didn't work out. Disappointment with something that, making that mistake and disappointing, thinking the grass was greener, not putting in the time, effort, the patience to block out their childhood issues. Because whatever this person is, I guarantee you, they mirroring you. They're mirroring you, meaning they got parental issues too. Everybody does, but this person is actually mirroring you, as though y'all both might work, but it doesn't help y'all spiritual growth. It's like we could build something, but y'all always may come to arguments and stuff like that. Well, not really arguments, but this is just like protecting your heart. There's no point in being in a relationship if you're defensive and you don't show your true self, because it's going to lead to juggling. It's like, I'm not feeling it. Nobody's feeling it on either side. And that's always going to lead to heartbreak. So, because this person is not married. It's like they've been thinking about it, but they just never committed. And I mean, even if they do commit, they still not present in a relationship. Heartbreak, indecision, being mentally trapped, protecting your heart from equal give and take in a partnership. Equal, not just with money and finances. This is saying, I'm showing my true self. I'm opening myself up to you so we can evolve. We need to get past, the whole point of y'all relationship is to get past y'all issues so that y'all present in the partnership and y'all don't protect yourself, because it's basically installing a back door in a relationship to get out as soon as you get into a relationship, which is garbage. See, look, nice partnership. This is a good partnership, but y'all have to show y'all vulnerability for it to be a true union. Other than that, y'all both gonna fight yourself. Y'all both of y'all, the soul growth, y'all gonna fight yourself and y'all gonna fight commitment. That is, oh, I'm getting a headache and my head is hurting right now. I'm sorry. I can't pull anything. I'm not pulling nothing else out of this one. Sorry. But y'all have 2 scenarios. So now y'all know what y'all working on, why things are so complicated. You can't be a hypocrite of yourself because they're giving you a mirror, which that person is. You can play the blame game all you want, but when that person start talking to you in your head, you can't think about nothing but that person, even though you're trying to get them off your mind. God is showing you that person is a mirror. That person is you. Everything presented to you in this matrix, this world that we call, is a version of you. Whether it's a job, a child, a person, it is a representation of you in another flesh, in another form. You get to choose whether you want that flesh or form, but they're trying to get you to evolve. That's what you were sent here for, to evolve. You don't have control over anything. I don't want you thinking that you have control over anything. You always going to meet resistance until you move to the next level. They're just going to give you harder and harder tasks and different things until you complete this one. So, like I said, it could be children issues, it could be partner issues, but it's also yourself. That is because Leo is the sign of pride and strength and courage. And you have to be balanced in order to teach people that. If you unbalance, it's going to make you very stubborn in a defensive type of way. So I'm not going to open that reading up, but if you wanted to know, that's where it's coming from. Excuse me. The only reason I can't open it up is because it hurt me too bad in my chest, but I did explain it to y'all. Y'all can run back through the video 85 million times, but it's hurting me in my chest and giving me chest pain, chest pressure, palpitations. It's too overwhelming because y'all are it's a strong partnership. You find yourself and that person will find themselves. If you evolve and you start journaling, writing stuff down, there's all types of things you can do. Wear crystals. You can open yourself up. It's going to help open up that person. It's not that you're worried about them. It's just that you're trying to release whatever it is, because it's going to keep playing on your mind and emotions, and it's going to keep you up at night, waking up in the middle of the night. Just torment, mental, emotional torment. It's going to make your confidence real shaky, where you used to be like straightforward and just like out there and want to be seen and getting things done. It's going to mess that up, and you're not going to feel confident. It's going to be shaky on both sides. So you got to heal yourself to heal that person. Guilt. Wow. Okay. In the back, this lady has some vodka in this shaded area. Sorry. In the back, she has a bottle of vodka in this shaded area. And then in this light area, she's got this halo and she's ironing and making it all look good. But then she got this bracelet, this chain. She's shackled. So it's like shackled to that persona, making it look good outwardly. But your heart and your mind is just spaghetti. This is not a good way to be. It's not a good way to be. And it's unfair to yourself more than it's unfair to your partner or anybody else, because you cannot operate properly in this mode. Anything that you make in this mode is going to be, it's not going to be good. It's you basically making a slave. You are the first slave, and then you make slaves off of that. So definitely, if there's children involved, you want to be more aware of their emotions, because this right here is killing yourself slow in the back with the vodka while you making it look good for everybody. Hypocrisy is so big with Leo, because y'all getting prepared. So despondence, Despondence. This card says by I can't remember everything, but it says by finding, let me get the book. God dang it. It says by finding myself, I found the road out, or something like that. Here it is, despondence. It says by taking action, I found the road out. In what part of my life am I feeling immobilized? I know what I need to do. Am I willing to trust myself? Feeling helpless. Acceptance of circumstances. Change on the horizon, taking action. Revelation, movement, and encouragement. Let me read y'all guilt. Now I got the book open. So I'm just reading like little excerpts of these cards. Guilt. I'm sorry, but I have to take care of myself. Do not do what others would they feel the need to do for themselves. Do not do for others what they need to do for themselves. Have to heal yourself. Speak the truth from your heart. Honesty is freedom. Any guilt is fear of being disliked. Am I giving away too much time and energy and resenting it? Is my anger really guilt? So yeah, when you giving out stuff and you don't want to give it out, that is a problem. They always say, you know, you tied to the church. Well, the church, first of all, is not a building, it's yourself. You tied to the church, you better make sure you're giving yourself 10%. Because if you're not giving your 10%, I'm saying 10%, but I'm saying you have to give to yourself equally. You have to tithe. You have to give equally to yourself before you give out to another. If you don't, everything that slide off of your hand or from you will be poison to another. Self-care, burdened by obligations, enabling others, finding personal power, awareness, awakening, and release. And then you have growth, which is obvious. It says growth and passion, finding your happiness and letting it be true happiness instead of letting it be what is traditional and what it's supposed to look like, because that's not going to feel good in the end. It's going to make you feel empty. Growth. Your message is best expressed when you are uniquely you. What have I outgrown? Am I willing to become independent? Taking a stand, living your truth, lack of safety, clashing values, teaching by example, warrior, peace, and courage. So, y'all get it. You know what I mean? Take action for you to grow. You can sit there and tell a person all day long about what they need to do, but you got to soul search and go inside yourself, because if you want to know why you're lonely, it's some things here that you're not sitting well with in your own soul. And those things have to be looked at, because it's always going to make you attack a person, because really you have good intentions. You don't want to see them end up like you, but you have to get yourself out of this hole, because we don't want you to end up like you. We want you to be happy. Leos are generous and happy. You want it to be genuine, not just a task. Like, I'm going to just give you what I have. No, don't give what you have. Let them use a resource. Let them work for it. You have to, your feelings and your emotions have to be honored before you do anything, before you do any giving. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, y'all. It just hurts so much in my chest, and my head is just like, I'm kind of got the vertigo and dizzy from my chest. The emotions is overwhelming. If these emotions come up like what I'm feeling, because I'm in your energy, it's going to be overwhelming to you, and you may have vertigo or be dizzy, because it's overwhelming, because it's a flood of emotion. It's not like just the pressure is releasing. This is why, like I said, people having these heart palpitations. Like, it's too much to release this. Get a pen and paper and write down something every day so you can get it off your hard drive, which your computer, your body is a computer. Get it off of that so that this doesn't overwhelm you. It's going to be a lot of tears flowing this year. A lot of it. A lot of releasing. One card for Leo. These cards are new, so kind of hard to come off the deck. But one card for Leo. Oh, this is the spiritual cards. I think I mentioned it. These ones. Telling you what you need for soul growth to come to that, what you need for soul growth so you can have peace of mind. Everybody's soul is at rest right now. I mean, everybody's soul is so uneasy right now because these childhood issues are coming up, so we can purge it out so we never give it to any other generation, because it's poison in humanity. Oh. Oof, look at that. Karmic completion. That is a good card to get, guys. You will never have to repeat this lesson if you get out of it. You are almost there. Something fell in my lap. creativity. Because you have yourself in this box of tradition and wanting everything to look right, whether it's a marriage, you want it to look like it's good, but it don't feel good, or you want to look like you are a certain way, but it don't feel good. You need to come out of that. You blocking so much creativity. You got some good things that you can offer to the world very, very soon. But you have to get out this, because you're not going to find it if you always make something and force it to be a certain way. You cannot blossom. You cannot give the world what it needs. You can't do that. And it's hard. I understand it's hard for y'all because Leo is a masculine sign. So especially if you're in female form and you're in a masculine sign, it makes you want to be strong and say, I don't have to cry and all of this stuff. But let me tell you something. You take yourself out of this box and start being you, and understanding that everybody don't gotta like you, and it ain't, you don't need to understand all of it. You can start to partner with the right people. You can learn how to fall into place without feeling inferior or superior. You ain't gonna have no problem with that, but feeling inferior, you will enjoy being part of a group if you take yourself out this box. Oh, Lord. Feel a little bit better with these. Personal growth. Everybody is getting personal growth. So 7 and 7. Rebirth. Congratulations. Y'all are being born again. You may not know what that means, but let those tears flow. Understand that you are purging to become a better person. The things that you release does not mean that you're losing anything. It actually means that you're gaining. Let it go, because you get bigger things, much more wonderful things, because now you get to be one person instead of multiple people. Somebody behind closed doors, somebody out. You can just be yourself, and it just feels so good. Let me just tell you. Oh my goodness. It's wonderful. This is a very spiritual reading. So thank you so much, Leo. That's it.